We can, like, if you touch my stomach, I can be a totally different temperature than Brittany would be. It's so weird. And our hands, sometimes, not right now, but a lot of times our hands are different temperature.
Abby and Brittany Hensel, the conjoined twins who became famous through the 2012 TLC show, live a life full of unique challenges and moments that many people can't even imagine. As conjoined twins, they share almost every part of their body, including their pelvis, but each has her head. This has meant they've faced a lot of physical, emotional, and social hurdles throughout their lives. Despite this, Abby and Brittany have always found ways to live life on their terms, doing things that many people would think impossible. In 2021, Abby surprised the public when she secretly married Josh Bowling, a United States Army veteran. This brought up questions about how Abby and Josh manage their intimate moments since Brittany is always there, as the twins are conjoined. Recently, Abby and Brittany have opened up about their intimate lives, offering a rare and insightful look into how they handle relationships in such a unique situation. It's clear that while Abby, Brittany, and Josh's relationship is different from most people's, they've found ways to respect each other's needs and build a life together. Along with sharing their own experiences, Abby and Brittany's parents have also spoken publicly about the struggles of raising conjoined twins in the spotlight. From birth, Abby and Brittany have lived their lives under constant scrutiny, with the world always curious about how they manage daily activities, decisions, and relationships. The fame that came with it added pressure, but the family has worked hard to handle everything with care, even when it's been tough. Join us as we explore the unique journey of Abby and Brittany Hensel, the conjoined twins, and the complexities they've faced as they've navigated their lives under a constant spotlight. Abby and Brittany Hensel, known as Dick conjoined twins, have a highly unique and intricate physical structure. While they each have their head and neck, their bodies are joined in ways that create a complex connection. Both have separate spinal cords, but their spines merge at the coccyx, and they are connected at the thorax by portions of their ribs. Their chest is notably wider than most people's due to this connection. Abby's head tilts slightly to the right, while Brittany's tilts to the left, giving them a distinctive appearance, especially when sitting. This asymmetry also affects their height, with Brittany being slightly shorter than Abby. Additionally, Brittany's leg is about 2 inches shorter than Abby's, which causes her to walk on her toes. This has led to a noticeable difference in their calf muscles, with Brittany's being more developed. Over the years, Abby and Brittany have undergone several surgeries to address their unique medical needs. For instance, when they were born, they had a small, underdeveloped arm between their necks, which was later removed. Their rib cage, as a result of their connection, is unusually broad, featuring 2 fused sternums and some bridging ribs. They've also had procedures to expand their pleural cavities, the spaces around their lungs, and to correct scoliosis, a condition where the spine curves abnormally. Though they share many parts of their body, there are some organs they each have individually. For example, each twin has her stomach, gallbladder, and breasts. They share a circulatory system with 2 hearts, which means any changes in one twin's health, such as changes in nutrition, respiration, or medication, affect both of them. Their lungs are similarly shared, with some portions fused, but there are distinct differences in how their lungs are connected, particularly with Brittany's right upper lung lobe. They also share one large intestine and have a single colon, rectum, and anus. While each twin has 3 kidneys, 2 on the left side and 1 on the right, and a singular bladder, despite these challenges, Abby and Brittany have developed remarkable coordination and independence. They control different sides of their shared body, each managing her arm and leg, while the center of their body requires collaboration. They can walk, run, swim, and even ride bikes together. They've also become skilled at performing tasks that require both hands, such as typing or driving. The coordination they've developed over time has allowed them to lead an active, fulfilling life despite the obvious complexities of their situation. However, their differences in height, with Abby at 5 feet 2 inches and Brittany at 4 feet 10 inches, have sometimes caused challenges, especially when trying to perform activities that require balance, such as riding a Segway, which they attempted during their 2012 reality show. When it came to their separation, their parents faced a difficult decision. Doctors initially advised against separating them, as the risks of such an operation were high, and the twins may not have both survived the procedure. After much consideration, their parents chose to keep them together, believing that living separately would lower the quality of their lives compared to staying united. Abby and Brittany's story is a powerful testament to resilience and adaptability. Despite the challenges they face every day, they continue to lead active, meaningful lives, showing the world what it means to navigate the world as conjoined twins. Their journey highlights the importance of support, coordination, and the strength of family in overcoming obstacles that might seem insurmountable. Mike, Abby, and Brittany's dad played a huge role in making their lives easier by coming up with clever solutions to everyday challenges. For instance, he built a custom bike for them with extra handles and pedals to accommodate their unique needs. Tasks that most people take for granted, like brushing their teeth or tying their shoes, required teamwork, but Abby and Brittany embraced these moments. They made them fun by laughing and joking, proving how collaboration and communication could make difficult tasks more manageable. From the start, their parents worked hard to give Abby and Brittany a normal childhood. They treated each twin as an individual with distinct personalities and preferences. Abby, the more serious one, enjoyed orange juice for breakfast, while Brittany, who had a funnier side, preferred milk. They were able to eat different foods at the same time, and as they grew older, they even wrote separately. These little distinctions were important to their parents, who always made sure everyone knew that despite sharing a body, Abby and Brittany were two separate people. Abby once said, "I like pink and girly things more. Brittany doesn't like pink as much." The twins would take turns picking their clothes each day, one choosing one day and the other the next. As they got older, Abby and Brittany's interests grew apart in some ways as well. Abby found joy in math, while Brittany was drawn to English and art. This individuality was celebrated by their parents, who emphasized that both girls should be seen for who they were as people rather than just as conjoined twins. Their clothes, made by a skilled seamstress, had two neck openings to reflect their separate identities. Brittany once said, "Trust me, we're different people," echoing Abby's sentiments that they had their likes and dislikes, making their relationship as sisters even more unique. Friendship came naturally for the twins. People were drawn to their cheerful personalities, and they enjoyed going to sleepovers and birthday parties like other kids. Though some people made rude comments as they grew up, Abby and Brittany handled it with confidence and kindness. Their parents taught them the importance of educating others about their condition, but also the value of keeping some things private. This balanced approach helped them maintain their dignity while interacting with the world. When the twins reached their teenage years, they faced another challenge: learning to drive. Despite needing to work together to control the car, the law required that each of them have their own driver's license. So, Abby and Brittany took their written and driving tests separately. While driving, Abby controls the right side of the car, and Brittany manages the left. Together, they steer, demonstrating a remarkable level of cooperation. In 2008, Abby and Brittany graduated from high school and decided to attend Bethel University in Arden Hills, Minnesota. They chose to major in education, initially considering different areas within the field. However, they realized that dividing their studies would be too much work, so they decided to stick together and both earned their Bachelor of Arts degrees. By 2012, Abby and Brittany were proudly showing their individuality in more ways, including through the clothes they wore. Their outfits were designed with two neck openings, helping to highlight their separate identities. They also developed a system for managing everyday tasks. For example, when answering emails, they would often type together, finishing each other's thoughts without speaking. If they both agreed on something, they would use "I" in their responses. If they disagreed, they would each use their names, making sure their voices were heard clearly and separately. Abby and Brittany's journey highlights how, despite their unique challenges, they've always found ways to work together, celebrate their differences, and live as two independent individuals. Their story is a powerful reminder of how support, love, and communication can make all the difference in overcoming life's challenges. One thing that bothers Abby and Brittany is when strangers stare at them or try to take pictures while they're simply going about their day. They value their privacy, and being constantly watched by others makes them feel uncomfortable. Despite their public appearances and media coverage, they have always emphasized the importance of being treated like everyone else and maintaining a sense of normalcy in their personal lives. When they were 16, the twins did interviews for a TV show where they shared their hopes and dreams for the future. Their aspirations were much like those of many other teenagers. They wanted to go on dates, get married someday, and maybe have children. By opening up about these personal wishes, they hoped to show the world that despite their unique physical situation, they were just like anyone else in terms of their desires and ambitions. They wanted people to understand them better and treat them more like normal individuals, not as a spectacle. After graduating from college, Abby and Brittany wasted no time jumping into their careers. In 2013, they became teachers, putting the degrees they earned into practice. This was a significant milestone for the twins, as it demonstrated that they could work together effectively in a professional setting. Their decision to enter the teaching field showed that despite the challenges they faced, they could contribute meaningfully to society and pursue careers that many others would consider ordinary. Their journey has been shared through various media appearances, allowing them to educate and inspire people around the world. The twins first gained widespread attention in 1996 when they appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show, introducing them to a broad audience and sparking public curiosity about their lives. That same